Hey, church family, friends, here we are. Today we are starting Daniel, and Daniel's a great book. Daniel's kind of like the revelation of the Old Testament, lots of crazy cool stuff. Today I want to give you like three kind of preliminary points for the study of the book of Daniel. First, get this. The book of Daniel is about God. It's not about Daniel. It's not about you or your church or me or my church. It's about God. It's all about God. In fact, in the book of Daniel, we'll see this battle of kings and kingdoms. The word king and kingdom used about 150 times in the book of Daniel. The book of Daniel is this battle of God versus not God. And when we read Daniel, what we need to see is that God is awesome and God is sovereign and God wins the battle. He alone is worthy of our worship. Nothing else can compare. Second, because Daniel has all these crazy images and just fantastic things that happen. Don't get stuck in the weeds. Don't miss the forest for the trees. Don't get so focused on picking out little details of things that maybe don't matter, that you miss the brilliance and the character of God and who God is. Listen, it's okay to research and think and try to go through stuff, but don't do that so much that you miss the focus that Daniel has on this almighty sovereign God that is bigger than Nebuchadnezzar and all of those pagan kings. Third, use the book of Daniel to learn about God's character and God's power that is used by God's people in the midst of this crooked and perverse generation. So hear me, when we look, and tomorrow we'll start to get into Daniel, and we'll see that these Christians or these Jews, these godly people are surrounded by a godless culture, and what we find in that is that no matter where we are, we can see that our God is amazing, and we start to see that our God is loving and that He's powerful. And so when we read through Daniel, again, we want to focus on God because the book is about God. We want to not get caught and stuck in the details. And third, we want to learn about God's character and who God is in the midst of this just crazy and broken world. So, question, just as you think about Daniel and we start to get into the book of Daniel, how is it that you look forward to seeing God in the book of Daniel?